God is within. This has been bugging me all morning, and I just had to get on live because it just kept going on and on inside my head. And there were some beautiful visuals and things that I think that we all need to know. Because the truth is, you are freaking magnificent. And I do apologize. I was running a little bit late. I had no idea of the time. I thought I had ages. So I was just like taking my time. Let me put my phone. I've still got my coffee. All right. So let's dive into this and the things that were coming through. Now, I'm over on YouTube, so come on over if you're on any other social network at The God Source and connect in with our collective. Hey, Dee, Mel, Shane. It's awesome to see you guys here live. Now, I think I need to put this coffee to the side because it does not help with sharing these divine messages. All right, so let's have some water. Hey, Karen, Sue. Now, we have been born into this world where we have been programmed and taught that God is out there. There's some external being that is judging us from above. And there are many different gods and goddesses. But what is God? Okay. Now, this has to come through right now so you actually know the truth of creation, creator, how it all works, how we are connected, because there is so much fragmentation out there. There is so much deception out there. There are so many outdated ways that have been created to enslave, to keep harnessing your divine freaking light, right? Because you are a divine infinite being, and we forget because of all the programming, all the low frequencies connected to our field, because yes, we are one. And it's this quantum entanglement. We are a tangled mess. This is what Spirit always says. It's a tangled mess. What we must do is find the light within and stand strong in that knowing, and take that I'm getting efforts. I'm getting take the efforts in which we need to do to heal. That does not sound right to me, but I'm seeing the word efforts. Because healing does take our awareness, our consciousness. Like, it takes our conscious awareness to actually go within and heal. But how do we do this? Right? Now we're going back to God is within, because I think having a black coffee right before this live was not a good idea. Okay, so this is coming through right now, so we know. And stick around for this whole live stream. There are healing codes throughout this live stream from beginning to end. So show up for yourself, invest in the knowledge, anchor the light, and heal with us. We are all one, meaning we are all one of this cosmic mind, right? You are a neuron. I am a neuron. We are these neurons creating these golden illuminated pathways to one another. And as we do that, as we unify, we gain strength, because we are rebuilding, we are remembering, we are reuniting. So it's so important to like this, share this with other beautiful beings to get this truth out, because the knowledge that comes out my mouth, this vibration, these words from God, Source, the spiritual Son, the Christ, is here for your evolution, your spiritual evolution, so you know who you are. Now, this is all gained from experience. Myself going within, walking this ascension path to embody the Mother, the Father, the Holy Child, the Holy Trinity, to merge in with the One, becoming a messenger and an oracle for Source. This is what JC did. Other enlightened beings have done. They have shared their truth because they walked this path, they embodied this frequency, They tuned into this frequency to share a message of divine truth, love. I'm getting enlight, but they're saying enlightened. They enlightened, meaning they released, they shed the darkness, the deception, the delusions, the attachments, the binds. They shed that darkness to enlighten, to light up, to illuminate. And in this illumination is remembrance. So this is all spoken from experience. I have not read this in books, although I have walked this path of life and used the external realm to the mirror, right, to teach me. Because everything in this external reality is me. Everything is a teacher. Everything is from spirit to learn, grow, and evolve. And it's by tuning into this awareness, by healing, to I'm getting I'm getting shed the blindness. I'm getting bind. All right, so I'm getting the word play of blind and bind, right? The blinders, right? And blind. So don't you love my cup? This is what Mum got for me. Oh. Mm-hmm. So everything that you are right now is golden, and you are the one. You are this eternal being, this infinite, just this being of light. You are the light. It's within you. So what you must do is heal. So again, this is the very first step. Being in this YouTube portal, in our free circle community portal, right? That is the very first step, because you are who you hang around, right? So the collectives, the people that you connect to on a daily basis through social media, you are one with them, and you are, how would we say it? They're bringing up this quantum entanglement, right? So you choose based on your awareness, what you give your awareness to, and your awareness, your focus is golden, right? So this is why there are so many things playing out in our reality that are dark, that just don't make sense. So many distractions, so many just junk food for the brain, right? And I'm guilty of it. I like reality TV, right? I'm not perfect. I'm not this highly enlightened being who sits on a pedestal and I just live, right? But as I'm living and enjoying this life, and it's always been this quest to just be happy in life, to feel this peace, to feel grounded, to understand the truth of who I am and why I'm here. And I'm still discovering that. And we will always still be discovering this. We are like these children in this playground, exploring, right? Finding all these different things to immerse in, right? And there is no judgment, okay? So this is about being true to you, and that is your very first, I'm getting tip. So this is the tip from the divine. As a child of God, right? So again, I went to say this right in the beginning because it's like something we must know, right? God is within, but how does that work? Right? How does that work? So how this works is right now, humanity are in the 3D. They are in this very low vibrating reality, right? They are locked into this realm of separation. There are so many things keeping them there, right? So what are the things right now that you can begin healing and releasing to start to free yourself, right? There's so many. Start with toxins and emotions, all these different emotions in your field, vibrating you, keeping you down, weighed down. There are so many beliefs. There are entities, all different types of entities. Now, this isn't, think of this, right? You are the one eternal mind who has decided to experience itself in all different ways. So how does the one eternal mind do this? It creates separation. So through the mind, we create. So through this mind, the actual process of thought and thinking creates. So Where are we going with this, Spirit? Let me have some water. And at any time in these live streams, please do share your thoughts, your inspirations, share anything that you feel really supports this live. And also, these are all available in my free community, the God Source Co. Over on Circle, free community, where you can become a member, start posting, because it's like all of us together as one. We are the creators who are co-creating this new earth. And for so long, since you've been a small child, you have gone within, you've pondered things, you've wondered, right? You know, and you have had this very beautiful heart, and you've given and given, and you've been taken from, right? And you would witness very horrendous things in the external, violence and the traumas that you've experienced from that. It's really left its mark. But now is the time that we heal all that. We free ourselves of those frequencies, and we understand why those things happened. Those things happened because they need to be released from your field. You are the one eternal mean, the one eternal mean. Hang on a minute, being. That word mean. What's a mean? Like, there's some sort of mean. Is there a mathematical term or something that says that's mean? Or anyway, does it relate to the golden ratio or something? Anyway, I'm not up on maths. It's sticking with me though. Anyway, so you are. All right, let me have some more water. I'm losing it. I really should not drink my coffee, but it was like, see, I'm a slave to my coffee every day. Still working through stuff. So anyway, so through our thoughts, we create stuff, right? So what I'm getting right now, okay, so God is within. So we are right now or humanity are right now in this very low frequency reality, this 3D. And there are many levels, many interdimensional levels for you to work through. So to work through these means healing, okay? So this is the very first step. Over on the inner circle, we have our inner circle, our group circle, and our master circle. Different levels of healing. And the most important thing Spirit is saying is that we are here together right now. We are putting all our minds together, because this is like this fractured, the one eternal mind is fractured, right? And it's the chosen few who unite and heal in remembrance. So again, God is within. So it keeps coming back to God is within, because it's like this portal, right? So we have that very first step of the blueprint of the 12 tree grid of the tree of knowledge, right? The tree of knowledge. We're going back to Adam and Eve, right? Atom and electron. We're going back to the truth of this physical realm and the birth of the physical realm here on this planet. I'm getting birth of humanity on this planet, the signs and symbols, the stories, right? Everything is just a story. People take stories, they attach to them, and they believe them. And because they do that, they're stuck in a trap, right? Like in a bug in a spider web, right? That's how it works. So what we need to do right now is just let go of all those stories, those beliefs, the Anunnaki, all these different stories that are playing out in this reality, all those different conspiracy theories, all these things that are happening. They're all stories, right? You don't know. The only thing that is true is you, okay? Because you are the one. So it means releasing those attachments to those things. That is going to help you more than anything. That is going to help you rise more than anything, right? Because our mission here is to empower ourselves, to enlighten ourselves, right? And we do that by letting go. Because this is the beginning. The end days are upon us. This is the beginning, though. The end days are old, shitty. We're slaves. We don't know who we are. We're just operating. And right now, what I do see is like the army, right? So what I see is the Nazi army, where it's just this all these soldiers is what I can see. And it's like they move like robots, right? And the symbol on them. So the symbol that those Nazis have, right? That's anti-life, right? That's a symbol of anti-life. That's a symbol of linear time, keeping people locked, fixed in the matrix. When people's attention, they're focused on these things, these external stories. They're locking into it with their awareness. They are empowering it. So what I want you guys to see is that symbol. Now, what we are doing is we are moving with life. So we're not anti-life. We're not anti-Christ. We're life, right? We're flowing with life. So it's funny because linear time goes clockwise, right? And let me just get the symbol up. So like that's, we all know the symbol, right? So linear time goes clockwise. The antichrist, anti-life goes clockwise. Okay, so that's the old world, clockwise, locked into linear time, being slaves, right? Always looking at our watch, right? Locking ourselves into that linear time every time we look at our watch, right? Living in the external, the outer world, giving the outer world power over us. That's the old world, old days. Happy to get rid of those. The end days, yay, right? It's a celebration. The end days is freaking the end days, judgment days, woohoo! Like, it's not something to be scared of. It's not something to be feared of. It's a new beginning. It's an illuminated beginning. But guess what? You choose if you align. You choose. Are you going to join us and align with life, with Christ? Oh, I'm doing the wrong signs. We go anti-clockwise, right? We go anti-clockwise. That's the way that we flow, because we are flowing into the frequency, the wave in which we are, right? So anything of the past will delay or slow down your future manifestation. Key to forget all of the past. The past is, does that say AI? I don't know. Sorry. It doesn't exist if we, so yeah. So anyway, the key is we need to stop living in the past. Yes, thank you, Shane. We need to stop living in the past, because the past ties us, it binds us, it blinds us, okay? Tied to the past is all those old world outdated programs where we used to follow, where we used to be locked into certain individuals' stories. You are the one, you are the I. I'm getting the I, meaning the letter I, but also the I of God, right? So it's like you are the one who has a story to tell. and Spirit's saying a story to discover, because it's all within you. So this is the time where we unite again. This YouTube portal, our free community on Circle, this is the number one step that you need to lock into if you wish to lock into, if you wish to opt into this life spiral, right? The Christ spiral, if you wish to heal through Christ. Because again, this takes you and your choice and your awareness, your conscious awareness. And when you show up for yourself and you invest in yourself, the more that you do this, the more that you grow, because this comes from the core of creation, the center point of creation, the 0 point. So what I want you to see, and what I keep seeing, and what's source spirit, because again, source spirit, I always sort of use them interchangeably, because spirit is the unified field. It's the network where all the nodes, right, all the gods connect. So what I want you to see is, so spirit is the unified field. So what I see is all like a field, just a field of triangles. At the intersecting point is a node, right? That node is a god, right? But this is infinite, right? Because this is the field of infinite possibilities. So what we need to understand is one of those nodes on that net is you. But what you need to do is walk this path. Well, the path isn't straight. It's a bloody roller coaster ride. That's what this path is. So it's like walking this path to embody your God self. Now, this journey I've walked, so I've seen this firsthand through my work month by month. And my initiates, they've been with me on this journey since 2019, and they've witnessed the revealing of this. Like, it's been crazy because of all the dimensions I've been through, the things that I've seen. And as I've healed, I've moved past those. And things have changed, they've evolved, they've fine-tuned, and so what I'm getting is collapsed in on one another to be more expanded, right? So walking this path of ascension, starting at that 3D, unlocking all those dimensions up to the 48th D, when I moved into the infinite, right? And yeah, it's been a journey. It has been a journey. So spirit, source, unified field. Okay, so this is a journey. So what I want you to see, and what I keep, so what spirit keeps, it's funny how I keep getting brought back. So spirit brings me back to talk about a particular point. We go off, and then spirit brings me back again to this God is within, to give a different angle of this journey and how it all works, how the ascension works, right? Because there are so many things out there in the external. You will see it. There's so many people who believe certain things. They're tied to certain things. They're tied to the external. We are all tied to the external. This is what we've come here for, to experience. It's a tool for learning, right? And so God is within. It's like this portal where you decide to go within. And what I want you to do is use our hand pose right now, right? This is our hand pose for those people. This is this Christ hand pose, right? And I want you to say in now, and just take that moment, anchor into that now moment. Let me know in the comments if you feel anything. I'm going to have a sip of this coffee before it goes totally cold. So what I'm seeing right now is, from my perspective, from the God source, what I'm seeing is, it's so weird. It's so weird. It's weird. I'm seeing me seeing what the source is seeing, right? So I'm sitting here and I'm sitting back and I'm seeing the source, like I'm seeing the eye, which is a symbol for this source. Um, and it's like right now we've all got these hand poses, right? So what I'm seeing is people standing around, and I'm seeing the source there. Can you see my hands? Yeah, I'm seeing the source there, right? And I'm seeing all these people. Now, what I'm seeing is these tubes, these portals leading to the one. Okay, so this is from the God perspective, from the source energy, the spiritual sun, the Christ, the one eternal mind is what the one is. I don't know how to express this, but what I'm seeing is we are all doing these hand poses, right? I've done this so I see all perspectives, all angles. I can see from your angle right now. I'm seeing this portal in front of you, right? Now, this portal is the gateway, right, to the source, to the one, to your truth, your core, your essence. That's very interesting. I'm just saying, I'm just like viewing it. It's just very interesting. It's quite dark though, because I guess we are in the dark, or humanity are in the dark right now because we haven't done the inner work to free ourselves of the. So what we have is like now I'm going to speak from a different perspective, my perspective on this journey, and it relates to like a. So they want me to bring up the wormhole again, and how like that's like a portal, right? Now I'm not going to go too far with this, because I'm being brought back again. But it's like what I want you to see is this heart, this whole vessel. Oh, okay, I see what you mean with the wormhole. Talking about the torus field, right? So your torus field, so all of what you are, the grail, right? The torus field, the grail, the wormhole, right? Because you are this interdimensional traveler. We are these interdimensional travelers. Or we can be if we choose to do the healing to raise our frequency so we can see this for ourselves, right? You can sit back and I can tell you all this stuff because I've done it, but like the seekers want to do it themselves. The seekers want to heal, right? And that's what we do in our inner circle, in our group circle, in our master circle, in our memberships, right? You guys are connecting to this portal, so you are pulled into alignment. You are able to heal all these things on autopilot, and you begin building your healing record. And when you build your healing record, you're tuning into your inner self, right? Or your inner guide is guiding you, God, source, whatever you want to call it, your higher self, your absolute self. They're all different stages of embodiment. So let's just say the part of you, let's just say higher self, because that is the most universally recognized thing, right? The higher self is the head in the heavens, right? Anyway, that part of you in the higher realms that's looking down, that part of that future you, right? That fully evolved self, if you choose, right? Looking down on you and saying, hey, you need to clear this from your field. You need to clear that from your field. The way that I'm going to show you that needs to be cleared from your field, I'm going to put that out into that holographic reality in front of you, that simulation. So you see that sign, you see that behavior, you see that thing, or you feel it, right? So you can put it on your healing record to free yourself from it. Because that is one of the things that is blocking you, that is blinding you, that is binding you, that is keeping you in this low frequency reality. If you wish to heal, grow, and evolve, like input that onto your record, right? That's how God, let's say God, but on this journey, guys, that word God is so triggering, isn't it? I couldn't stand the word God for most of my life until I walked this path of ascension and embodied God and realized it was just my highest aspect self before I merged with the one. And it's like, oh, so I went within seeking my truth. What is my mission, my purpose? Why am I here? okay, I'm just going to heal and do what I'm guided to do in the meantime. And as I'm doing this, I'm seeking, why am I here? What's my truth? What do I have to share? Along this whole pathway, that's all I've done. And I've got in my way so much. But the reason I've got in my way so much is because that's coming through from my God self, showing me the barriers that I must overcome. And as I did this, I let go a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. I trusted in myself a little bit more, right? So this is the journey that we are all on, and I'm here to guide you. So come and freaking join us, because it's all of us together. And the more of us that join, that unify, that unite here, the more knowledge we will get access to. And it's very interesting and it's very illuminating, the fact that I've done more lives than usual. And the healing that I've been doing, right? I've been healing with this frequency. I want to say the higher heart. So let's go right there. God is within, right? And the finishing line, I want to say the finishing line because it's like a race, right? It's like this race, this so what I'm seeing when I say race, I'm seeing Holy Grail, right? And the story of these knights and the Holy Grail, right? So I'm seeing these knights on these horses. I'm seeing like them in this armor, right? And in the back of my mind, when I say this armor, it's like armor of God, right? But like there's something behind me that says the armor of God, right? And I'm just seeing this race, but this pursuit of truth, right? They're on this pursuit of truth, right? And I'm getting the quest for the Holy Grail, and I'm getting like the quest, like question, seek, right? And for truth, right? I'm seeing the Holy Grail, which is a symbol of you, your Taurus field. And so it's really this, what I'm seeing is this truth, the deepest truth of who you are as this electromagnetic being, right? The atom and electron, they're just throwing that in there, the atom and electron. And right now it's very interesting because what I'm seeing is Adam and Eve. So I'm seeing the masculine and the feminine, and I'm seeing the tree, right? But it's like the grail. It's like the Taurus field. It's like this. Now, this Taurus field, this grail, right? This is something that you need to heal, to embody. So right now, the bondage, the binds, the low frequencies are that quantum entanglement, like it's all tangled up. There is no clear communication. So when I'm seeing the Holy Grail, I'm seeing the Taurus field, and this it's very hard to, hang on, let me have some water. I don't want to run out of water. Hang on, I've got some more. So these are sacred truths, right? For us all to, I'm getting absorb, right? And know. And so we can remember. So these are all breaking down the constructs of reality to relay this truth, like the essence of what you are, and how it relates. Because I mean, let me know, please. I want to know, like, as a child, have you always sort of just pondered and wondered things, and like, how does it all work? And you, human psychology and all that sort of stuff. It's just really like the psyche, and like why people do what they do, and it's just like, it's just something that's confused you, because it's like within you, you know, you are this, you are the source, you are the one, you are the spiritual son, you are the Christ, you are this infinite, illuminated, you are this pure being, right, of truth. And it's like the deception out there has always, it's like, why are there so many liars out there? Why are there so many people that say one thing and then do another? Why are there so many people that have let me down, right? Because these are all lessons for your inner growth, for you. And it's like, it's been God all along that has been putting these things in your reality, because it's not there to make you suffer. It's there so you see it, so you heal on it, so you're free from it. And that's what we do in our membership, okay? That's how we operate. We operate through Christ. And we learn how to operate. Right now I'm seeing like see through the eye of God. Okay, we're learning that. Every month we have our live streams and our monthly meets, and we see deeper, and it's really, really cool. And so oh, thank you. I am the first person that, sorry, Mel's written, you're the first person that I've heard put a positive spin on the end times, and it's great. It is great. The end days is freaking phenomenal. It's like, thank God that's over, right? But again, we have to choose to align to it. And this comes from the one, right? That purity, that truth, that love, right? And it's like, don't fear it. We mustn't fear the things externally to us, because they are there, because everything out there is a mirror. It's a simulation. It's a holographic reality. So the reality outside ourselves is just showing us what needs to be healed, because we are one. At the end of the road, we are one. Right now, in this system, the old world system, this matrix, there's many matrices, right? Many. But at the end of the road, the one eternal mind has created this physical realm for us to experience life in all different ways, in infinite ways. So all these eyes of God, we're all looking at each other, but we're not seeing each other for the truth of what we are, these beautiful infinite beings. I mean, I see that in you. And that's why I get up here and I want to share this knowledge, so we can all, I'm getting to take comfort in that, because for so long we felt isolated and we felt alone. And I love the wordplay the source puts on this: you're not alone, you're all one, right? And so there's just an extra L in there, right? And again, L is this line, right? Right now, we're moving from linear to non-linear. Right now, I'm speaking like from this infinite, right? Hey, Tay. So if you didn't see it, we had a live stream the other day, and we spoke about in now. And this is for everyone to use right now. So the way that this works, right? I'm on this ascension path, and I share, I'm a messenger, basically, right? So I share the latest from the one, what we all need to know to get into alignment, right? So we can really, I'm just getting, raise this planet, right? So raise the frequency of this planet. So I'm here to, you guys are showing up, you're healing through this knowledge, through using the hand pose, through saying I am open, by all these things raise your frequency, okay? But you have to choose to do this, okay? The more you connect to this, like this, save this, share this, like interact with this, the more you're connecting to this, right? So the more energy connections you are creating to receive this, okay? So again, we are healing through supporting one another. Okay, so share this in your spiritual communities, because the more people that find this, that join this, that do this, like we are creating this contagion of love on this planet, this contagion of truth. This is how we dismantle this old world system to illuminate. Okay, this is how we bring truth onto this planet. By us individually healing, we heal the collective. And this is what we're doing. And as a part of this ascension, what I've actually had to do is embody more and more and more, right? So let's talk about, we spoke about the 3D. So I've unlocked the 4D, the 5D, the 6D, all the way to 48D, right? But every dimension is a deeper connection to the let's say to the planet, like planetary and solar system, galactically, right? Cosmically, like it's, sorry, universally, cosmically, right? So I've had to access all these different dimensions, right? So let's say the 4D is connected to the earth and the earth's core, right? So I had to connect to that, heal on that. When I did that, moved over, went on to the 5D. The 5D is all about the mind, the subconscious, the conscious, the subconscious, the conscious, the unconscious, right? The ego in the middle, right? The power self, the shadow self, the mirror self, all those three, those trinities, right? Of mind, right? Trinities of mind is what Spirit's saying. Number 7 relates to the spectrum and the colors, the rainbow, right? Where the 8, right? The 8D relates to the geometric symbol, the seed of life, and also this portal, right? And where this this journey sort of, we move from, so what I'm seeing is the earth, and I'm seeing a rainbow, and I'm seeing that triangle, that you know, off the Pink Floyd album, right? The spectrum with the triangle. And then it turns into a beam of light, right? And this beam of light, it moves into this seed of life, which is representative of this egg, the sperm and the egg, right? So it's really this, there are so many truths in every single dimension, you know, and I've had to connect to all of the planets in the solar system. Saturn, right? Got to know. So there's so many different things and different avenues I've been taken on. So, you know, you can say things to me and I've been there, right? Because these are all different, let's say, levels of consciousness, and different, you know, for so long I thought I was a starseed, right? It's like, oh, I'm a starseed, I'm a Palladian, I'm this, I'm that. But on this journey, it's like, now I look and I'm like, I was just identifying with certain things, but I'm everything, right? That's what you are. You are everything. But right now, you've got these labels, you've got these identities, you've got these things that you resonate with, and that's perfect. It doesn't. There's no judgment, because it's like this. You have to be authentically you, and use your mind to escape this trap, right? So these things that I share are coming through to just say, hey, where you're at is freaking awesome. Just join us here. Join us on YouTube. Click the notification button so you get notified when we go live. Become a member of that free community on Circle, because the replays are played in there as well. And really engage and share this, because we're here to support. I'm here to support you by showing up here, right? And I need your support, okay? And the collective needs your support, because we are all one. And I'm getting the many eyes of God, right? We are the many eyes of God. What I'm seeing is like this circle. It's like a mirror, like a disco ball. And it's like every angle on that, there's an eye, right? And it's like all of us eyes looking out in different directions at different angles. And it's like not looking at the other eye and comparing yourself. No, because we are all looking outward. We are all looking outward. It's very interesting. We're all looking outward. We're not turning to try and look at some other eye and the angle they're looking at, because that doesn't matter to us, because you are the one, you are the observer. This is the journey where you go within and connect to God. And what is God? God is the highest aspect part of yourself before you merge with the one. The God is the unified field where all those nodes connect, right? It's this field. So it's like, what I want you to see, this is the Christ return. And this is the knowledge that comes through from that frequency, from the source, the spiritual son, the mother, the father, the child, right? The Holy Trinity. It's like all these things, but these, again, they're different stages of awakening and ascension, different stages of embodiment, different fields of information. But you are here to tune into that, right? You are here to take off the blinders and to see the truth of who you really are. Let go of that external reality, go inward, and then use the external reality with this new, fresh knowing of how it works, right? Heal on it to free yourself, right? So we're not talking about the illusion. We need to let go of the illusion, let go of those stories, because that's chewing up your energy. It's chewing up your light. Okay. So, but that's it. We will do it. We will still do it. Like, I'm not perfect. But we get better at doing these things as we heal. As we heal, we raise our frequency and we access a higher awareness, a higher consciousness, a new perspective where we see things a little different, right? And where those things that once bothered us, that once chewed us up, that fear that we once felt, that worry, that doubt, it gets lighter, okay? But just remember, every single month we are going through these lessons. On this path of ascension, we're going through these lessons. And these things are going to re-emerge. They're going to reappear in order for us to heal on, so we can keep rising, keep moving forward, keep evolving. So the one thing you'll notice about my stuff and my content is it's always evolving. It's always changing. Like the knowledge, I mean, there's always been that cord that anchors me to the one, because that's my mission here, to come here and embody Christ, to be a messenger of the one. It's always been, right? It's always been. But again, you are the Christ, so it's like, I'm here as this embodiment of Christ. I've done it, and I'm here to share with you the way. So it's up to you to choose. Again, you and your choice. Are you a chosen one? Do you choose, right? You're not and this is the misconception. So many people think, oh, because I study this religious program, I'm a chosen one. Because I do this, I'm a chosen one. Are you a seeker? The chosen ones. Now, everyone's a chosen one. Everyone's a child of God. Everyone comes from the same source, the one source. Everyone is here on their individual paths with their individual angles, their individual beliefs. There's so many people that think they're a chosen one, think they're a starseed, think they're a this, think they're a that. You're all of them, right? But the big thing is, if you believe that, you need to start operating in alignment with the Christ, with the one, with the source, and begin your journey home, because that is how powerful we are. Like you are so powerful. And with all that energy that you're giving to all those external forces, you are creating these portals, these straws. I like to say it's like a straw, right? Where it's like you are this eternal light source of the one. And it's like everything that you are connecting to it, attaching to, there's a straw, right? And Something's sucking your life. It's like you have no idea of the power you hold because you're giving it away. And the way to reclaim it is joining us and learning how to operate through the source, to return to the source, right? To return home. And this is an energy exchange where we give and we receive, where we see ourselves worthy, where we love ourselves enough to say, hey, I'm investing in myself. I'm showing up for these live streams, right? I'm becoming a member, right? I'm going to go learn how to go within, operate through source, reclaim my light, and see if I can, like, this is curiosity, right? Curiosity. My dog's playing out there. So the people that join us are the seekers, right? Those ones who, like, I'm getting, like, we can relate to each other because we are seekers. Like, we've always asked questions. We've there's certain things that us earth angels have experienced. And when we say earth angels, let's not just picture this beautiful divine, this, again, there's so many misconceptions out there about earth angels and chosen ones and light workers. There is a lot of fakeness out there, but that's because there's a lot of stuff within our field, a lot of inauthenticity. There's a lot of fakeness out there, right? And we need to free that from our field. We need to heal. And it's really frustrating when we have this truth and this love to give and we're just passed over and people just don't see us, right? But that's because you don't see yourself, right? It's because you don't. What is my dog doing? It's like we experience a reality based on what we think, what we feel, what we believe. So the reason why we're not receiving is just simply because we have a lot of work to do, all right? Because we have a lot of work to do. But together, working as one, showing up for ourselves, showing up for one another, anchoring the light, healing together, really going within and seeking and asking those questions about ourselves, not, oh, why is Trump in? Why is that happening? Why is this happening? By investing in the illusion, you are actually feeding your light away. Okay? Now is the time that you use that questioning, turn it inward. Okay? Stop trying to understand the illusion. It's an illusion. All right? It's like I'm getting optical illusion and I'm seeing a magician, right? And I'm seeing black magicians. I'm seeing energy manipulation. So it's about going within and freeing your field from those things that you see out there, healing on those things that you see out there, to see through this illusion. Now, this road leads to God. This is the only way to connect to God. You won't connect with God by going to church every Sunday, okay? That is an enslavement system to siphon your light. You won't Demi, it's my little Demi. Yeah, so you won't go to heaven and by doing good deeds. Okay? But obviously it is good to do good deeds, but you need to understand you have this pure heart, and when you give to everyone else, you neglect yourself. And when you neglect yourself, you stay in the bowels of hell. It's a trap. Okay? So right now I'm seeing God and the devil. I'm seeing evil and live, right? It's up to us to live from the heart center, to navigate through the heart center, to be able to vanquish that devil. All right. It's about us going within, navigating through truth, like seeking for truth to find our way out of this mess. Okay, so in the beginning, I talked about this quantum entanglement and the mess that we're in, right? Because we are connected to everything. So it's like, this is becoming sovereign, right? God, sovereign, free, means freeing yourself from the binds that are blinding you. And we do that through healing energetically. And we do that in our membership, energy healing for ascension. Okay. And the knowledge that comes through to all of us in those member portals is huge. It's way high frequency than this because we are all healing, right? I can get on here and do this because of my members. They're supporting me right now in this moment. We're supporting one another. And that's what I freaking love about our inner circle, our group circle, our circle members, our member circle, our member circle, right? That's what I love about my member circle, our member circle. We are supported. We are held in this energetic container. And everything that we do individually, it ripples out into our collective, to the members in that collective. So what they heal on, I'm healing on. What I'm healing on, they're healing on. And as we do this, we rise, we expand, and we grow. It's freaking amazing. So we're drawing upon the last live that I did. And if you didn't see it after this, go and check it out. Energetic protection, I believe it was. Like, use that in now. It really pulls in that light from the heavens and it grounds us. Our higher and our lower self, we merge that, A, B, C, right? So what came through was above, below, and the core, right? So A, B, C. It really pulls us into alignment. So go and watch how to do that. And also join our free community and access that video self-test to be one. I can't remember what it's called, but basically how to tune in, like how to fine tune because you're a divine instrument. Now is the time that you learn how to operate, to tune, to get answers from your absolute self, your God self, right? So recap, God is within, it's his higher heart, right? So we pull in that light from the heavens, comes in the back of our solar plexus into our higher heart. So I want you to see the yellow, like this golden light coming through from the heavens coming through that solar plexus, your golden umbilicus, into your higher heart. And then this light within the higher heart. So what I see is this pink heart with this golden glow, this golden center. And then that anchors you into this planet, right? So you are really locking in your energy. You are sealing in your energy. It is freaking powerful. So this knowledge has to get out because this is for those that choose. This is for those that show up and invest, that anchor this light, anchor heaven on earth. We're all doing this because this is a container for us. Just like the members containers, this YouTube is a portal, okay? And you are connecting to this. How are you connecting? You're showing up. Your eyes are on this. Your focus is on this. You're listening to this, right? So you are receiving this. You're doing all the things that you need to do. You receive more by what you do, what you choose to do, how you support this. If you're supporting this, you're going to get so much support. You're going to get so much light, so much healing, because this is the one, all right? This comes from the source. This comes from you. But again, it's up to your, this comes to faith and trust and your belief, right? Now, what we know is that beliefs create our reality, right? And that's how the darkness has got you by the short and curlies, right? It's like beliefs are these constructs. They're these walls of separation, right? So what the one is saying is be, so I'm getting be life, right? Be life, meaning be here in the now moment, anchored into the now moment, strong, right? Locking your field, sealing your field. Let go of those beliefs and be life. Okay? Because the source, God, right, is life. It's that life force that runs within us, that animates us, right? It's this consciousness. I'm just seeing like energy, like just this cosmic field. Like I'm just seeing like the cosmos. I'm just seeing this cosmic field. Now is the time more than ever to show up for yourself, anchor the light, anchor heaven on earth with us, support this to be supported. We need to grow our Great Awakening Army so we can support one another, so we can individually heal to heal the collective. This is the beginning. This is the end days. This is the judgment day where you're the judge, right? Because you're the observer, right? So stop judging others. Stop judging yourself. Just be life. And I'm getting be live, like BLIVE. Believe in yourself, like believe in the life that runs within you. That's what I'm getting. It's like be. So it's very interesting how in this physical reality, words are used to align us to certain things. Okay. I think you guys, Tay and Shane, were discussing that in the live chat on YouTube. So, and this is why the one source loves that wordplay. There's so many different times in these live streams where there's been wordplay. Again, that faith, like just this world has made us doubt everything because we've been let down so many times. The deception out there, the fakeness is ridiculous. Okay? You are this beautiful being who has been overlooked your whole life. Now is the time to go within and look within yourself, to build yourself up, to see the truth of who you are. And I'm getting to embody God. And I'm here to show you how to do that. So, love you guys. So, I'm just seeing this word illuminated. This is just so illuminating, showing up, being here in your collective and in the collective energy here, right? And I can't wait till we've got our next one on Friday. We've got another catch up on Friday. So, you know, I can't imagine what's going to come up on Friday, but I will see you guys there. And let's do what we've been guided to do today. Mwah. I love you.